Happy Wednesday, y'all. We're here 1 hour bus ride later and we're at the first stop of our DMZ tour. If you don't know, the DMZ is just the border barrier in between North and South Korea. The first stop was Imchingak Park, which is a park that kind of just symbolizes the hope of reunification between North and South Korea. It has monuments and war memorials. Our tour guide did a great job at explaining what each of the areas represented, and we really just got to learn a ton. Also, the lake down here was frozen solid, and as a California native, it was just tripping me out real bad. This water is frozen, y'all. You actually aren't allowed to have your phones out for a lot of the parts of this tour, but I found some pictures online of the third tunnel that we got to go through, which is just one of the tunnels that would have been used by North Koreans to invade South Korea. They had a photo op of it outside of it. I tried to be super serious, but I just feel like I was serving looks in a super awkward way. Anyway, I started getting to know some of the other people on our tour, which honestly just took this day from good to great because they were all so funny and so nice, and it was just cool to be able to start doing some of the tour alongside other people who were also on their own solo travel. The tour ended with a suspension bridge, which was a whole hike and a half, but it's okay because the vibes were high and the views were worth it. Oh, we all vlogging. Vlogs and vlogs and vlogs.
You want to take a picture from here?
Everybody jump. We decided to keep the good vibes going and found a place to hang out and eat in Myeongdong, of course, because we're foreigners. That's where the foreigners go. But honestly, I had a great time. This was easily one of the highlights of my entire trip. Like I said, everybody was so nice, so fun, and almost every single one of us was from a different country. So it was cool just to hear about where everybody was from. I left the house this morning at 7 a.m. and definitely didn't get back home until 10 o'clock. So I was beat, but all in all, a really great day. Oh my gosh, I completely almost forgot to mention that during the tour today, we drove on the bridge where they shot that scene from Crash Landing on You. Literally one of the greatest dramas of all time. This was so crazy to me because a couple of years ago, I went to Switzerland and I got to see some of the filming sites from there too. So I just thought that was super cool, and yeah, I guess you can just call me the #1 fan. Thursday started off with a walk to egg drop, except look how many people were outside waiting. So I said hard pass. Isaac Toast basically sells the same thing, went there instead.
안녕하세요. 스크램블 베이킹 1개 주세요. 그리고 카라멜 라테 한 잔 주세요.
차가운 걸로 드릴까요? 뜨거운 걸로 드릴까요?
여기에서 먹을 거예요.
네.
아이스도 주세요. 네, 좋습니다. Quick little eating montage. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't love it. I gave it a 7. It hit a spot, it was fine, I was hungry, and we just keep it pushing. Ended up going back home to change out of my hoodie. The temperature has actually gone up since the beginning of the week, so I didn't really need it, especially while I was walking around. Decided to hit Seoul Forest. Couldn't believe how it looked in the winter compared to when I was here last year in the summer. It was so trippy to see just how different it was, coming from someone who lives in a state that doesn't really have seasons like this. People always talk about Blue Elephant being the affordable version of Gentle Monster. I've been wanting clear glasses for a really long time, and I wasn't really loving anything that I saw, but I don't know, now looking back at this, I feel like I should have bought something. I'm kind of regretting it. I'm having not buyer's remorse. My friend Caitlin asked me to pick up a bag for her from Samo Ondo. Here's proof of delivery confirmation back home. Then I went to one of, if not my favorite store in the entire world, Wiggle Wiggle. This place gives me dopamine overload in the best way. This bag I actually have, and I brought it with me. Saw this little cozy fit and purchased immediately, and that was my day. Bye!